Hey y'all, so the good thing about YouTube, this is automatically memories, right? I already thought it was crazy that I moved to Colorado with no plan. Like literally, I stayed in a hotel for the first 2 weeks of being out here because I didn't have a job, didn't have a place, nothing. I just moved out here. I already thought that was crazy. I was reading the Bible for the first time. I was filled with zeal and faith and just like, yes, I know the secret to life is Jesus, right? And I thought that was the craziest thing I've ever done. Somehow, I've put myself in a situation of getting even crazier. Let me bring you guys to speed. 14 days, and I have no idea where I'm gonna be living. So, full transparency, I've applied to jobs in a different state. And I'll just say it, Dallas, Texas. I'll place that in my heart. He's giving me multiple confirmations. I went through the first round of interviewing for this job, but this lady all week, she played for the second interview. And I'm thinking she's going to be like, let's get you interviewed. Now I have to wait to get interviewed and then wait to hear back. And I don't want to sign a new apartment lease out here in Denver. And I want to give my boss a standard 2 weeks because he's a good boss. So he deserves that. And that's just the type of person I am. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my furniture and if I should start putting it up for sale or not. I mean, I'm in this weird whirlwind and overwhelmment of uncertainty. So today I am going to be just looking at just in case apartments out here in Denver. I have 6 apartments in Dallas that I'm considering and 6 apartments in Denver. It's crazy. So we will see which ones go. Let me get dressed. Let me get myself together. I don't know what's about to be, but you guys are going to come with me through this emotional roller coaster and we're going to keep our heads up and we're going to have faith. Because is it really faith if it makes sense? How can I sit there and read the Bible all the time? And then when it's time to believe God's word, believe everything I'm reading, I'm like, well, wait a minute, gotta have a plan. And it's crazy because it's like the spiritual side of me is excited. When I pray to God at night and I'm praying, I'm like, I'm excited for this next chapter of my life. Like, how exciting is this that in 14 days I have no idea where I'm gonna be? Back at home in Chicago? That's the worst case scenario. Here in Colorado, or a new state I've never lived before. How exciting. How exciting. Trusting God. And then the logical side of me kicks in. But you need a deposit for apartments. But you need to hire movers. How are you going to do that? If you give your furniture away, how are you going to get the new furniture? Well, if you do this, how much are you going to pay for gas? If you do have to go out of state, either that's Chicago or Texas, you're going to have to budget for gas. And you have to spend a night at a hotel because you don't want to drive 12 hours straight through either way. So then now you got to budget this. And then you got to make sure you have all this money for that. And then when you do get to a new place in Texas, how are you going to pay for your security deposit? And if you don't have your security deposit right away, then you got to pay for a hotel out there. So it's like, it's crazy how it's like, I'm just going back and forth. That's why I said this chapter of my life could literally be called Foolish or Faith. Because I don't know which one it is. You know who gets to join me on this crazy ride? You do. You know who gets to sit down and watch how this all plays out? You do. You just get to watch. I'm going through it. You get to watch. You get to watch God's work, how this plays out. You get to watch how this works, bro. Like a TV show, bro. I feel like the best vloggers are like little TV shows. That's why we be loving them so much. But
1.5 miles, turn right onto Sable Boulevard.
Delusional is how you don't lose your mind. Be delusional. Everything is about to work out for me. All I do is think about you.
So you can rent out the space if you like for a party or reunion. It's $150 deposit, but if you leave it, you'll get the money back.
oh, you know, this is treadmill. They got a treadmill. It does incline. That's all I care about. And you can do like a little back day here, but yeah, this is decent. This is my friend.
Except for this.
This is included?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the finances are too.
Nice bathroom. I like that it has a tub, washer and dryer in the bathroom. Okay. 9. Okay, cool. Lots of sink space. I like the flooring. Oh, I see what you mean. No door. It's okay. This is like a half studio. This is a queen size bed.
Also it is.
Bed. Okay, bed. Closet is nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is a tight little, let's see. Nice size refrigerator though.
Our cabinets are size, so they'll stand.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Nice. Can put my air fryer here. Bed. Little table area. Gotta get a smaller couch for sure. I really like this one. And then my friend works there. Well, it's my friend's little sister. So I was just like, girl, what are you doing here? She's like, girl, I work here. So that made me feel instantly like better. To the next one we go. All right, y'all. Just pulled up to the second one. Let's check this out.
Okay.
So
This is interesting. A little door to a. What in the world do you even do with this?
I think it's like an extra storage. Like a mom.
That is hilarious. Okay.
That was poverty. I don't even want to show the community because these are people's homes, but as we were touring, multiple things went wrong. One, my tour agent literally said, "What the hell is that?" And I looked up, there was a whole like iguana like crawling up somebody's door like he was trying to get out. Two, we was on that little golf cart and I saw the little carports, people were painting it. And she was like, yeah, somebody got drunk and like crashed into it, so it broke, so they're redoing it. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, yeah. And then three, while we was on the little golf cart, as soon as I stopped recording, this little lady was like, hey y'all. I was like, hey, and then her screen door literally fell off the hinges. She was like, oh my God, did y'all see that? I seen enough.
Out consistently recently, so it's good to see you guys got 3 treadmills, dumbbells. I like how much equipment you guys have. This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? This honestly just gave me like an idea. No.
And everything as far as the price goes.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there.
Okay. Well, I didn't even catch the bathroom. Yeah, that's funny. This is definitely hotel vibes. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, this is such a tight kitchen.
Does also have boiler system, so the baseboard heaters are active and secluded in the rent.
Oh.
They're off right now because of the season, but they'll be turned back on in the winter.
Okay, and this is her.
Bathroom, bedroom, and big closet with storage solutions.
Okay. Okay, I like this.
So I am done. I just went through 5 apartments. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get this little lady that has this job offering in Texas. I'm gonna give her till Wednesday. That's my hard deadline. After that, babes, you're gone. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so now I am going to go to Sam's Club, get my little meal prep chicken and Brussels sprouts for the week. Get my little Sam's Club pizza pretzels. And
At the next light, turn left.
sit down. I want to sit down. I'm so tired. I am tired. I'm showing a lot of personality in this vlog. I guess that's what happened when you're back against the wall. Oh, baby boy. Why would you do that?
At the light, turn left onto East 30.
Why would you do that? Was it that deep to you, my boy? Okay, I'm showing a lot of.
Hey you all, it is the next day. I've been doing some thinking. I'm gonna update you guys after my workout. But I just tuned into my childhood church's like Facebook Live and did their whole morning like intros with them. And we did like the Lord's Prayer, my Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. And I don't know why, but I just thought about the fact that like, first off, it's so nostalgic. I went there with my grandparents, so it's just so interesting. Like I'm 27 now. And while I was like doing all our reciting, and then I still remember like our church's thing that we had to memorize. Like I still remember it all. And it was just like coming to me, like it was automatic. Like it was kind of crazy, right? But then it just hit me like, I remember when I was a child and the whole church would be citing this stuff. And I just remember I felt so behind in life. Like, I was just like, I don't know what they're saying. Like, how do they have all this stuff memorized? Like, I just remember like looking at the whole church and like thinking they were so cool that they had this memorized. Like, why am I about to cry? We're on an emotional roller coaster in this vlog, but I just remember how cool I thought everybody was because they memorized the Lord's Prayer. Like, that was such a big monumental thing to me. And like, I didn't know it. And I don't want to say I felt ashamed, but I definitely just felt behind in life. Like, I had to get my life together. I had to memorize this stuff. And to know like years later, it's now memorized. But I just like tapped into my inner child watching that. Okay, let's reel it back in. Oh. I'm gonna go work out, but I just wanted to share that. I didn't expect to get emotional talking about it, but I think my inner childhood self will be very proud of me for now having the Lord's Prayer memorized. Because I forgot that at one point in time, when I was a little kid, that was very important for me. Like, I was just like, the whole church is reciting these lines. But yeah, I'm gonna go work out and I'm gonna talk to y'all later because clearly I'm being emotional. What's going on? Okay, y'all.
She got her own thing. That's why I love her. It's independent. Won't you come and spend a little time? She got her own thing. That's why I love her. It's independent. Ooh, the way you shine. It's independent.
You guys remember when we were kids and you would watch Disney Channel and they would have those crossover episodes where like randomly Hannah Montana would be on like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? I used to get so hyped. Like, I don't know why that used to like really just hype me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's like worlds were colliding. So now that I'm an adult, which I barely feel like an adult sometimes, but I'm an adult. My definition of that is when I'm watching YouTube and two of my favorite YouTubers collide. Like, it is just so, it's such a cool, like, I don't know, it's so cool to me. This just happened. It's Ori with my girl Jenna. That just gives me life. I don't know why. Hey, you all. I am currently washing my clothes, so hopefully it's not too loud in the background. I am cutting up my chicken for dinner, about to eat, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on my little journey of self-improvement. Wait, first, I had nothing else to wear, so when I don't have something to wear, I wear this little dress because I haven't worn it outside yet, and I ordered it a while ago, so I just wear it in the house. So I've been on social media for a long time. It was just time for a reset. Something happened past 25 where it's just like the people I followed, a lot of them were from high school. I mean, I was just like, I want to start fresh, and I want to start like really fresh by getting off for quite a while. And I've literally just been on YouTube, right? I did jump on my Facebook this morning because I was thinking about going on like Facebook Marketplace to see, you know, who's selling couches, how much they're selling it for. And long story short, I ended up scrolling just for a little bit to just kind of catch up with people. And I realized how desensitized a lot of people are because of social media. Like, they are reposting things that they should have a warning for the video. And I unfortunately watched a video that has literally been in my head and has messed up my mind. Like, I had to literally take so much extra time like trying to get that video out of my head. And I just realized like I have so many desensitized people on my Facebook, so like just posting very violent, just terrible things, and they don't think nothing of it. And I'm just like, what the freak is wrong? Like, I not unfriended, but I unfollowed so many people I used to know
from like my high school and stuff, because I'm just like, y'all post the most low vibrational things and low vibrational posts. I don't want to see anything you have to repost. Anything that you repost, I don't want to see it, because I see your mindset and it's terrible. And the guy that posted something, I'm not even gonna fill your brains with something bad, but what he posted was terrible, and it was about like a black man in a terrible situation. And I'm just like, you have a son. You don't see your son in this? Like, you don't see your son in this black man? Like, you don't have any type of empathy. Like, I had to take a lot of people off. Like, I unfriended a lot of people because I was just like, and the craziest part is I didn't even notice that before. Like, I knew I had my hood people. I knew I had my ghetto, like, type of people on there. But it's just like, the fact that I'm noticing how desensitized they are because I've been on social media. Like, I don't see these videos no more. Like, I don't see this violence, like, constantly. Like, I left out of Chicago, and it's just like, it upset my soul. Like, I grieve for God, because I'm just like, if I can't handle seeing this, like, how does God see all the things that he sees in this world? Like, how is he not heartbroken constantly? And it just made me realize, like, I think that's why it's so important for us Christian women. Like, God already sees enough grief and sin and trauma and this. And I'm just like, I want to be the channel, right, that he gets to tune into and be proud and smile and just enjoy watching my life, enjoy knowing that I'm trying to please him and honor him with my life. And it just gave me extra fuel. But I just had to say that. I'm like, I was so disgusted with the little scroll that I did. Like, and it is now 7 p.m. and I saw this in the morning. And I'm like trying to constantly get that image out of my head. But then I'm like, maybe with my heart being softened, I have more of a sensitive soul now. Like, you know, you have to protect your ear gate, your eye gate. And I'm seeing how important that is, because I was just like, why would you repost something like this? And no one had liked it. And then it made me realize how many people also have unfriended you, unfollowed you. How many people have your stuff muted? Like, I just can't. But, okay. Oh my God, my friend Leah, she changed my life. She's from Georgia, and she put me on the honey, like real honey. And girl, I've been obsessed ever since. But y'all, I'm about to eat this. Watch my episode of Modern Family, and I'm gonna catch y'all a little bit later. Oh, you want to see my dinner? Hold on. I literally just eat Brussels sprouts and basically honey glazed chicken breast every night for dinner right now. So when I'm overstimulated, I keep it simple from Sam. All right, y'all. Peace.
He remembered how big God was. You recognize how big your God is, the smaller your problem is going to become. Your problem is going to shrink when God expands in your life. God gets big, the problem gets small. And here's why: because he is all powerful, he is always in control, he is all knowing. There is nothing that is too hard for him, and with God all things are possible. So he said in verse 6, are you not God in heaven? This is how this man is praying. Are you not God in heaven? Do you not rule over the kingdoms of the nations? And is your hand, and in your hand, is there not power, and is there not might, so that no one is able to withstand you? Yeah, I've got some problems, but I know this. I know that you are bigger than my problems.
The apartment that I was set on this. It had the lowest price, best value to me. And I just saw, it came to my mind after my workout, just look up the reviews. Before, I couldn't find any reviews because it's a smaller property. But then something just told me, look up the reviews. And I had to scroll for a long time. And finally I saw like one little review. And the person basically said, like, there's crackheads, or no, not even crackheads, people that be on meth, just walking all around the building. Sometimes they get in the building, they sleep in like the little corridor area. I guess when it's cold, like there's prostitution going around, they hear gunshots. I'm just like, the very first thing that came to my mind was to panic. Oh my God. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm back at step 1. I leave, it's officially June 1st. I have to get out of here June 14th, and I'm trying to leave on the 13th when the office is open. So I have 13 days. I'm in a terrible situation, and I just start almost spiraling. And then I was like, wait, you're a woman of God. You have been praying on this. Look at it in a different perspective. You ask God to protect you. You ask God to
open your eyes to things. And there's a reason why I had this intention in my head to find a review, and I found that review, and it was from this year, 2026. So I'm just like, and I was like, that was God's protection, that I looked that review up and found it and read that before I signed, before I applied. God didn't even let me waste my money on the application fee. Like, that's how good he is. And I'm like, I just had to turn my whole mindset around. I just still have to breathe, because I have never done something this crazy where I don't know where I'm going to live in 13 days. Like, this is insane. But all things work out for the good of those who love the Lord and who are called according to his purpose. And I just have to keep reminding myself that I have to keep speaking scripture over myself during these moments when I struggle with anxiety, and it's a very high anxiety, high pressure type situation. I feel it in my stomach. I feel it in my stomach, and I'm trying to get past this. I'm trying to calm myself. Deep breaths. Everything's gonna work out. It's getting real, y'all. It's getting real. When I get to work, I get to see if this lady is playing around with Dallas or not. I don't know. So we will see. But regardless, God is in control. I may not know what's gonna happen, but he does. And I have to lean into that, and I have to just breathe. It's okay. So, yeah. Everything's gonna be okay, and I'm okay, and you're okay, and we're okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Hey y'all, so I'm here with my friend Olivia. We're in her fancy car with the red seats. So our coworker went to Japan and they got waffle cookies, and we want to try it. Our first bite's on camera. Olivia saw it was only 34 calories. She's like, there's no way there's 34 calories, but I don't even like it over. It's Japan, so I'm like, they probably don't have all the high cholesterol. Okay. Oh, this already smells good.
It smells like maple.
It does. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Just kind of graham cracker and apples.
Yeah, like it's
Apples.
Yeah,
It's fruity.
yeah, it's like a sweet, crisp waffle. Like, it's like a crispy, flattened Belgian waffle. I don't know how to.
It don't taste like no burnt butter.
It don't. But I see, like, I can see, like, it just tastes like Japan. Like, I've never even been there, but I just feel like I can imagine everybody walking around eating these. Okay, y'all. You are hilarious.
I know what in life. I feel it for me. Tell me that the yes. I try to keep you, and I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why I've got the wall. Drop me out of my mind. Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you can hold my body. Only you can hold my body.
Hey you all, I finished with my interview. I think I'm in a good place because I'm gonna be satisfied with whatever happens. At this point, it's either I stay here in Colorado, continue with my job. I really like my team, I really like the location, I really like the benefits, but I have to move, right? Or B, move to a new state, move to a new city, start something I've never done before. Know that it's gonna be successful because the Lord is with me and he allowed it to happen. Or C, my dream, a random angel goes into my leasing office and says, I'm gonna pay for this unit's rent until June of 2027. It's all the way paid off. I get to stay here, don't move, rent is paid off, so I can focus on paying off debt, keep on going with my gym here, keep on just growing in here. So I made peace with both. I'm excited if I get to stay here. This has put a different type of drive in me, and just knowing what's possible out there and knowing that I even got looked at for an interview, right? I get to stay out here, know a place, keep exploring Colorado, keep on getting closer to my team, keep learning more, getting more experience, right? I love it. And then with me not moving up, the benefit is I will be able to focus in on my weight loss because I'm not learning something new. I'm still in my same routine at work, just a new apartment, and keep on going my weight loss. It's not overstimulating because I already know what I'm doing. I'm very satisfied with that. And when it comes down to Dallas, Texas, it will be something new. It will be growth. It will be a new opportunity. It will be able to see myself in a new light and meet new people and be in a new city and keep going with my workouts and my weight loss. And the cost of living will be lower, and I'll be in a better apartment for a lower price with a good gym. So regardless, I've made peace with both. Monday, I'm going to find out. So the next vlog, if you want to keep up with me, see what's going on. The next vlog is when I find out if I'm moving on to the next interview process or not. It will be the third interview. The third interview will hopefully be the end of that week. And then hopefully I will know something by that Monday, which is the 18th. So, and the good news is on Monday, if she says I don't have the job, then the stress of trying to figure out if Dallas, Texas, and the plan for me will be gone. And I would just have to be focused on moving. So I've learned to just be grateful and just like, okay, it's all up to God. It's all in his will, and everything's working out for my good. So that's my update. All right, y'all. Hey y'all, so I am trying to do some logistic planning with the possible new apartment out here in Denver. I know my huge sectional cannot fit. This is how big the space is. I cannot go any past that, and my current one is 11 feet. So what I'm thinking, these little sections, I think these lift out, and I'm thinking about maybe taking either that one or that one out and condensing it, like condensing the couch. So let's just try it and see if it will fit. Okay, there we go. This must be what my upstairs neighbors are doing every day. Houston, we have a problem. It's 3 different sections. So now I'm like, do I just condense these? Or just this? Or take this out and do that? Matter of fact, let's look at that combination. This is how it would look if the 2 end pieces are together. But now I just have this new idea. What if I just move this side that way? Okay, let's check out that combination. And this just looks stupid. I just want to see what it was gonna look like, what it was gonna give. But looking at this piece alone, well, this piece can go in my room. I don't know if it can fit though. And then this piece, I genuinely do not know what to do. So I'm getting stressed out. I'm gonna eat dinner.
Said it don't please catch a noise. Working on it. See, she got her own way, she got her own way. All of the things I tried to keep feeling like I've been changing. So what you do being a stranger? Singing I got a ticket, but I can't go. I need a place I can call my home. Tell me where you are tonight, baby. I need to know if that's alright. Where you are tonight, baby. Could it be the one that did the things that you like? Oh, where you go tonight, baby. Need to know if that's alright. Where you go tonight, baby? Yeah. Could it be the one that did the things that you like?
Y'all, this is a very depressing feeling. Those dress pants fit me so good. And they were 30% off, but that still would have been $34 to spend on pants. Having to leave something that you know looks really good on you because you have to pay bills, you have to pay rent, and to just leave that stuff in the store physically hurt. Like, I just walked out like I'm really over this chapter. I'm really over this chapter of like not having it financially, like this financial drought. Like, and I'm trying to remind myself that, you know, seasons don't last, and this has been a very financially dry, like financial drought in my life, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm like, the things that I stop myself from getting, and you would think I'm in Louis Vuitton. I'm in Old Navy. One day I'm gonna look back on these videos and see how far I've come. I really believe that. I'm gonna look back on these videos and just be like, wow, thank you, Jesus. I've come a long way. Because today, I ain't got it. Today, I'm leaving stuff in the stores, just trying it on, window shopping. Window shopping hurts. All right, y'all, let me drive home.
Cause the way you walk away, I thought I wasn't gonna see you no more. Since you didn't wanna give me your man, I thought that you were digging me and wasn't digging me. But anyway, what you doing tonight? I'll probably with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll sleep by.
Hey, you all. It's the next morning. The last Friday before the second to last weekend of me being here, and I'm not gonna lie, I woke up and my faith was not what it's been the last couple days. And in the shower, I talked to God, and in the closet getting dressed, I felt like something shifted at me, and I realized I can look at everything like nothing makes sense, right? Then I had to remind myself, you are a woman of God. So you're telling me God did all type of miracles since he created the beginning of time. But this situation is where he draws the line. This is where he's like, nah, I can't do nothing on this now. I got myself in a situation even God can't even figure out. That doesn't make sense. And I really had to change my that doesn't make sense mindset. Because I'm like, this doesn't make sense financially. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I'm like, hold on, you're not alone. In these type of situations where you have so much anxiety, but at the same time you're a person of faith, like you really have to like talk to yourself and be like, he says, do not fear in the Bible over 300 times. But then he's gonna put you in a situation where you're doomed. That doesn't make sense. We're talking about God. We're talking about the Lord. We're talking about Jesus Christ, who died and rose on the third day. That doesn't make sense. But it happened. We're talking about the Red Sea parting, going against gravity. That doesn't make sense. But it happened. We're talking about Lazarus dying and Jesus coming back to redeem him. That doesn't make sense. But it happened. We're talking about Mary conceiving a child when she was a virgin. That doesn't make sense. But it happened. We want to play the whole it doesn't make sense game. Let's play it. And let's play it with God. And that's just how I have to talk to myself. And I feel like that's the reason why reading the word is so essential. I'm going to go ahead, go to work. And I will catch you guys a little bit later. Y'all enjoying this emotional roller coaster? Or are you on an emotional roller coaster watching this too? We in it together. You're just watching. Remember, I said that at the beginning. You're just watching. I'm going through it. And I thought about it. Most people don't have videos like this because they don't record during a time like this. We always hear about the testimony after the fact. I'm recording it. So it's rough. All right, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace. Hey, y'all. It is the last day of this vlog. And I just wanted to update. I found out an update last night and on apartments.com, and I no longer saw this unit. So just like that, someone owns it. It's a new renter that's gonna be coming in right after me. So the idea of possibly sitting for another month to save, to buy some time, it's not happening anymore. And it hit me, like, it just now hit me that I'm leaving. And I realized for the last 2 years, there has not been one time that I've walked into this apartment and not smiled. Like, I love my apartment this much. Like, this is the best apartment I've ever lived in. This was the first like modern apartment I've ever lived in. This is the first in-unit laundry I've ever had. This is the first island I've ever had in my kitchen. Like, this is the best apartment I've ever been in so far. It's official, y'all. Next Saturday. So I have 7 days and I have to leave this place. I'm like, just like that. I mean, the stress of paying the rent and staying in and the crying and finishing the Bible and all, and just like that. It's on my side. It's not mine anymore. So, yeah. Y'all, what are we doing? This has been a crazy vlog. I'm gonna go downstairs. Probably do my last back day here. I might do one next week, but moving day, I don't know. I'm gonna go enjoy this workout. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. at your husband. If you ever see this video, I'm already so grateful for you. The hell and hot water that I go through, that I've been through, I'm already so grateful for you. I'm in love with you. You are somebody who I cannot wait to meet and to cherish. Hey y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. We are ending, unfortunately, with uncertainty. I am now leaning towards staying here in Denver. I just feel like it's the calmest decision to make, but they say if you want to grow, go with the choice that scares you the most. And the choice that scares me the most is Dallas, because I feel like it puts a wrench in the plans. So in reality, I guess we'll have to wait for next week's vlog to see what I end up picking. Guys, thanks for joining me on this emotional roller coaster. Got the honey in the background, it's crazy. It has been an emotional roller coaster, y'all. I mean, this has been crazy. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, I hope your cortisol levels are still low. But this is what trusting God is like. This is what faith is like, you know? If you keep your mind set on him, he'll keep you in perfect peace. And I feel like, if anything, this is what it's teaching me. Have faith, you all. Have faith, and just know that he's in control. And it doesn't matter what I want, because I pray for his will and not mine. But at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm leaning more towards staying in Denver. So yeah. All right, y'all, I will see you all next week. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Next time you see me, I'll be moving somewhere. All right, y'all, peace.